On the occasion of his first full day of retirement, I'm going to sing a little song here that I wrote that I call an ode to G-Dub. This is to the tune of about a 50-year-old Marty Robbins gunfighter ballad called Big Iron. In Iraq there lived an outlaw that they called Saddam Hussein. Many men had tried to take him, and that many died in vain. He was vicious and a killer, how he plundered all his foes. And the number that he murdered, I would say nobody knows. I'd say nobody knows. Now for presidential palaces, he built like 48. But for total satisfaction, he must also own Kuwait. In 1990, he launched his troops. It was a big surprise. It seems his dreams were to rule the world's oil supplies. The world's oil supplies. Now from Texas came our 41st, George Herbert Walker Bush. When he saw Saddam's ambitions, he set out to wax his tush. He sent Saddam a letter saying, abandon your dark scheme, or you'll lose more than Kuwait, Saddam. You'll lose your war machine. You'll lose your war machine. The response to Bush's letter was, Saddam got all irate. About the strength of his Red Guard, he did miscalculate. In the 20 days and 20 nights of battle that ensued, no matter how elite they were, the Red Guard came unglued. The Red Guard came unglued. With that war's end, Saddam was made to suffer for his plot. From the UN head, Kofi Annan, 'twas sanctions that he got. For people's food and medicines, his oil he could trade. But through the years the world watched, the mandates disobeyed. The mandates disobeyed. There seemed no end to Saddam's greed, which was a major flub. 'Cause from Texas came our 43rd, this one I call G-Dub. Misters Cheney and Rumsfeld, Colin Powell, Condi Rice, found a secret pipe to Syria where oil was sold half price, where oil was sold half price. In the month of March 2003, the G-Dub made his play. He gave his ultimatum to Saddam, Uday, and Qusay. The time had come for them to go. They had to leave Iraq. He gave them 48 hours and there'd be no coming back. There'd be no coming back. But in Iraq there stayed this outlaw that they called Saddam Hussein. Several more had tried to take him, several more had died in vain. Still so vicious and a killer, how he plundered all his foes. And the number that he murdered, his own people saw it grow. His people saw it grow. So our gallant troops to Baghdad marched, Saddam and sons all fled. By the end of year 2006, all three of them were dead. Zarqawi was a clever one, so difficult to track. His tangled web was woven by Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Now you tell me, to nuke DC, could that be their ambition? The answer we may not have yet, but ask your intuition. We've heard some say, death to the USA, to bring down America is their goal. Well, if that's their dream, our motto is Todd Beamer's words, let's roll. Todd Beamer's words, let's roll. 'Cause east is east and west is west, and each one has its gods. And when these gods all compromise, we'll circumvent jihads. Till then, freedom comes from shock and awe and superior firepower, and not by singing Kumbaya or sending Bin Laden some flowers, So as you leave, a job well done. GW, I say thank you. Our country's safe, Iraqis vote, and you dodged that size 10 shoe. Godspeed, my friend, and thanks again to your crew who served this state. And the record shows there are still those who do appreciate. We do appreciate. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. It was a pleasure to have you as our president. Thank you. Adios.